Well, we're back. Wanna keep back? I already took my pre-workout. This bitch upstairs, man. But yeah, I'm gonna just go and take another scoop. I fucking killed that shit.
From one city to another, and I have to keep it. I'll shatter through my limits, in my own way, on my own terms. And then, Jiren, I will defeat you! What?
Your fighting style reeks of arrogance. Ego infects your techniques and makes them impure. You think you're entitled to greatness.
Is that supposed to be insulting? You say I'm arrogant, I say damn right. That's pride in the Saiyan I am, the mighty prince of the ultimate warrior race. Impossible to defeat you! Don't make me laugh! Let Kakarot use his thoughtless Ultra Instinct all he wants, but I'm the one who's going to crush you, Jiren! And I'll do it my way!
Where am I gonna speak today? Should I pick this place? I don't really care, to be honest. Well, I do care because I'm like shy as fuck. And this might be way too fucking dark either way. But it looks pretty Halloweenistic, so I low-key like it. To have an ego is probably the most important thing that you could have. I feel like ego goes side to side with love. Love is what pushes you to do things. But you also need to be able to love yourself to be able to push yourself to do things out of your comfort zone. If you don't have any type of ego, like obviously having no ego doesn't necessarily mean that you don't have any self-love. But to not have an ego means that you don't really want to be better. And I guess people think that ego is only comparing yourself to others in a negative way and making it toxic and shit like that. Like regardless of what you want or not, you need it to be able to succeed, because it's out of ego that you want to have more money. It is out of ego that you decide to work on yourself to get the car that you want because you want to look better, or because you want to feel better, or whatever the case may be. You're doing it out of ego because you want to prove that you can do that shit. You know, you want to prove that you deserve it. You want to prove that you put the work in to be able to show what you got. And it's not like everything you do is meant to show off or whatever, because you can have the self-fulfillment without needing to show anything. If you were to make a social media platform and you're like, yeah, this platform by the end of the year is gonna surpass every other platform, that's ego. Because realistically, you really think that you could compare yourself to fucking Meta, to fucking Mark Zuckerberg? Like, these people are all the way in the top, not only by being smart, but by having money. Because now you don't even need to be smart. If you had enough money, you can do whatever you want. But they got there because they had a goal. But also, recently, I always try to speak from my own experience, right? Recently, I realized that I was following whatever my body wanted, and I wasn't feeling good, so I wasn't working out properly, and I wasn't lifting heavy because I thought that it was okay the way that I was lifting, and just keep consistent weight and blah 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 blah, and just eat healthy and blah 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 blah. You know, all that fucking bullshit talk that you get on TikTok. Eventually, everything that you watch gets stuck in your head, regardless if you like it or not. It just kind of depends on you for how long it's gonna be stuck in your head. Do I look cool? Am I seeing it right now? When I realized that I was being a softie, basically, because just because you can lift something doesn't mean that you can lift any heavier, or just because you can run a certain speed doesn't mean that you can run faster, or just because you get a certain weight doesn't mean that you can be heavier or you can be lighter. Like, everything is fucking possible if you put your mind to it. You just gotta fucking go. But that's the hard part, like, to go, because it's a mindset. Like, your body is not gonna do something that you don't want to do. You need to force your body to push it. Like, you need to force your body to be able to do the things that you think about. If being able to do what you put your mind to was that easy, then everybody will do it. It is not popular to do these things, to be able to push yourself, but the talk of it is very popular. Everybody talks about how you should be better and how you should push yourself and blah 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 blah, but you don't see them doing themselves, you know? Like, everybody talks about how to be better, but nobody actually tries to be better, because to be better nowadays is all related to social status. Regardless if you like it or not, money is social status. Your social media platform is social status. The way you dress, social status. The way you smell, everything. So if you want to be better for yourself, or whatever the case may be, if you want a better life, just change the way you think. Your body will do the things that you tell it to do. If you don't tell it to be better, it will never be better. If you get comfortable with doing always the same fucking shit, you will always do the same fucking shit. Why would your body want to get any stronger if it knows that you're always gonna go to the gym and hit the same weight for as many reps? Your body is used to that. And you can probably hit that shit like a fucking champ. You know? You probably don't even get tired. You probably don't even fucking sweat at this point. If you did it for a long period of time, I know that you just go and you're fucking bored. That's why people lose motivation, because they go to the gym and they don't see any more progress. But I've been doing the same thing for months and I've been eating good and blah blah blah. Yeah, but you eat the same amount of calories, you eat the same amount of protein, you hit the same amount of workouts with the same amount of weight. Why would something change if the base of it doesn't change? You know what I mean? Your everyday actions, activities, that's your solid ground. That's what you do. That's who you are. If you think that you hit a plateau and you can't be any stronger, you need to get over that. I hear voices in my head. Too many metaphors. But you get the fucking point. Just put your fucking body to it. Change the way you think. If you think that you can do it, it's because you can do it. That's it. If you can picture yourself doing something, it's because you fucking can, bro. I don't give a fuck if you're a guy or a girl, whatever the fuck you are, bro. And this is not a competition of guys and girls, bro. Like, it is just a fucking mindset. If you put your mind to do something, you will be able to achieve it. Achieve? Yeah, achieve. I'm thinking about my words in English, bro. But yeah, as you can see right now, my way of being is very blah 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 blah, because I'm very, I guess, anxious. I had a really long day. Tomorrow's gonna be a really long day, and the day after that too. And I'm like, oh. Did I kick it? I don't know. So yeah, whatever you can put your mind to, whatever you can picture yourself doing, you are able to achieve. If you can picture yourself in a fucking yacht and having a Lambo and all this other bullshit, you know the ways to do it, because I feel like that's pretty common sense. If you want to do something, you will try to do anything to get it. Whatever, dude, I'm going in fucking circles. The moon looks fucking beautiful. The point is, put yourself first. You need ego. If you don't think that you can be better because you want to stay humble, and like, I'm not telling you to be a fucking asshole. I'm telling you to have some sense of respect for yourself, because to have ego is to respect yourself to a certain extent. You need ego. If you know you're right, if you know that you're capable, if you know that you can do something, then fucking do it. Put your mind to it. If you don't do it for yourself, nobody else will do it for you. But you need to be able to picture yourself being better. You need to look up to somebody. And if you have nobody to look up to, which is pretty impossible, let me tell you, but if you don't have anybody to look up to, then work hard enough to so people can look up to you. You always have a goal and you always have a responsibility to become better for yourself or for others. Because regardless of what you want, or regardless if you like it or not, whatever you do has an impact on everything around you. And I don't know you, but I'd rather leave a good impact than just be a fucking nobody. Don't get me wrong, like, this whole idea of being like memorable and leaving a legacy after you die and blah blah blah, I don't really give a shit about that either. Because in reality, nobody's gonna remember you. As crazy and cruel as that sounds, it is just real. If your whole point of your life is to become memorable, you're gonna go insane, because that is not a thing. You actually become memorable by doing your own thing, you know? All these people on social media who passed away, celebrities and all of that, they become known once again when somebody mentions something about them, or they post a clip, or they post something that reminds people of them, and all of a sudden, everybody was a fan, everybody knew them. But when they were alive, nobody gave a shit. That's why you want to live? I mean, do whatever you want, dude, but do great things. Put your mind to something. You are capable of eating the fucking world if you wanted to. You are capable of fucking like, you are capable of doing whatever the fuck you want. And the only things keeping us behind is laziness and shame. Because really the only reason why I haven't posted is because I am lazy as fuck, because I record all the time and I post on TikTok and Instagram, but I never post on YouTube because I'm like, I don't know if I want to talk, and then have to edit and blah blah blah. And then my accent, shame. Then my accent, I don't know if I'm pronouncing things right, and I don't know if people are gonna like it and blah blah blah. If you keep thinking of all the things that could go wrong, you will never make a fucking step. We are all the same, dude. Like, yes, some people might be smarter, but you can be that smart too. Your brain is what you make it. We are all the same. Everybody's capable of doing things. The only thing that makes a difference between everybody is those who take the step and those who don't. The only reason why people make it is because they take the step. If you're always in the same position because you're scared of things going wrong, then how could you expect any type of change, good or bad? Nothing is gonna fucking happen physically. But mentally, that's more of a negative impact, because then in the future you're gonna regret it. And now you're putting your future in danger because you refuse to try. But if you tried and you failed, then you know what you did and you know that you tried your best. So you will never feel bad about yourself for doing it. Like, I never heard anybody regret something for trying their best. Maybe at the beginning they do, but eventually they get over it because, hell yeah, I tried my fucking best. Who the fuck is gonna tell me I didn't? Like, I know that shit because I did it. But yeah, I've been yapping for fucking 20 minutes. I'm cold. Yeah. Be yourself. Put yourself first. Feel it, you know? Do whatever you put your mind to because you're capable. Adios.